And you know, Frophilus Fox ASMR Frivi Fox Lore Nudu could have probably known me before I known her, and before I watched talk shows like Dr. Phil and Ellen DeGenerate and other talk shows like Steve Harvey and other types of talk shows. And she could have known me before I found out that it's computer technology that could make women's arms move and masturbate in their vaginas on Facebook Messenger using a fake profile picture that didn't even look like the woman on Messenger video chat that took images of my dick over 7 years ago and told me to stay calm and send them $200 or they're going to show my family or friends. She could have been that person using the computer technology to sexually blackmail me, knowing me before I knew her, using computer technology. And then on top of that, isn't it called bait and switch if you're on Twitch and you're uh, doing a fundraiser for St. Jude for kids and you're crying and you're going through a rough time in your life, and then you're saying you're looking for a man that's 30 or below but he has to be a nice guy, and you're single because you just dumped a person named Simo, and then uh, um, you become Twitch streamer of the month and somebody donates 2,000 to 3,000 to you while you're doing this St. Jude fundraiser under the word of God and Jesus Christ as well. And then later on in Discord, you're using one emoji to Adele the singer, and then you're using one emoji for a fox and one emoji for a bunny, and then on each and every single emoji for three of them, one person says, "Stop using so many emojis in Frophilus Fox ASMR, Frivi Fox Lore, and Noodle, because Noodle is her Discord name, sub chat." And then another person goes, I agree, I agree, I agree. And then I do hashtag Frivy just to say hi. And just do hashtag Frivy like I've been doing on Instagram or Twitter back in the day, a few years ago, and wasn't trying to make a communication with anyone, possibly wanted to talk to her in general, just her, herself, but just wanted to do a hashtag. That's it. And a person goes, "Why are you pinging Fribby? She does not have time to talk to all her subs." And another person goes, I agree, I agree. Then they go, "Stop trying to talk to Fribby." I agree. And it keeps going on like that. One person's telling me, "Stop doing this, stop doing that, stop doing this." None of the GIFs were inappropriate, which you can do sexual GIFs that are inappropriate. None of them were sexually. None of the talking in Discord was sexual. None of the talking in Discord was violent or violent to myself or violent to others until the I agree in her sub chat, and then going into regular chat and saying, "Hey, I want to kill myself now." Because I was being provoked after staying up for 24 hours live streaming on Twitch for 0 views, not paid, partnered, branded, or sponsored, or any help, or any views, for over 6 months to a fucking year on a Frivy Fox Love or Frivy Fox Heart Twitch account after Dragon Angel 754 at gmail.com got suspended, which I think was Frivy Fox Heart on Twitch. And that is called cyberbullying, isn't it? And that's why I went into regular chat and said that. It was because I was being cyberbullied. And then, following after that, when I went to sleep and then woke up a few hours later in the afternoon, they start texting me. Not her. Her people start texting me and say, "Oh, we talked. We don't want you in our community anymore. We don't think you should be in our community." And then I was like, What about all the money I gave her? What about all the subs? What about all the donations I gave her? Can I get this money back?" They didn't say nothing to me. They just kicked me out. Then they followed by a ban hammer on the account if I made any additional accounts that got suspended, and verified them with Google Business accounts, and then verified them with the Twitch platform. And then they just kept ban hammering me, and then I kept getting nude on the platform, and then they just kept suspending the accounts after suspending the accounts after suspending the accounts. And before I knew about the nudist community and the Olympics nude run and the nude painting on YouTube, I was getting naked on YouTube, and it was suspended account after suspended account after suspended account after suspended account of fucking hundreds of motherfucking accounts for years at a time with no fucking help from no one. As a mentally retarded person, being taken advantage of, cyberbullied. Then on certain platforms, they tell me to kill myself with cancer in the family. My mother's father died at age 80 from Camel cigarettes, and my mother's from stage 2 to stage 3 cancer. My mother's father, my grandpa, died, and guess what? He was Staff Sergeant of World War II, and he died. And people in her community were telling me to smoke cigarettes with cancer in the family until I die. People are telling me I have a small dick, to go fuck off, and telling me to go kill myself because I'm never going to get my money back. Telling me that they would kill me. That's why I'm getting Protection 5 gloves from Amazon, and thinking about coating them with glue and broken glass. That can't, and Protection 5 gloves cannot be cut by a butcher knife, and arm guards cannot be cut by a butcher knife, and they are both heat proof in case any of her community members ever try to attack me for all the cyber fucking bullying and threats. And I think I have the right to have all my sub money from all platforms, including Patreon, every single platform, Twitch, YouTube, all my sub money and donation money refunded. I believe I should be eligible, even if it's no refunds, for the stress and drama and harassment that I have been put through for years upon years upon years upon years. If they never cyberbullied me in Discord, I would never be occasionally beating the shit and the fucking hell out of myself watching her ASMR on YouTube. And on top of that, me as a mentally retarded person that's partial Down syndrome, bipolar, schizophrenic, PTSD, ADHD, and more, and learning disability, and all my disabilities on top of that are not mentioned. If she never cyberbullied me in Discord, I would be never trying to be like her and doing pornography. Well, knowing that she did pornography and never talked about it in her Discord with her community or her in person. And knowing that she admits on Twitch dick sucking, but doesn't admit about anything else for photos or videos. And you can call it synthetic imaging, because I learned about that. And you can call it that if it's real or not. You can call it that, and somebody's making money if it's real or not, or it's synthetic imaging. And this mentally retarded person right here, me, has done pornography on Xvideos, xnxx.com on her, because she done it first. And turned me into a pornography artist that people like to call businesswomen or businessmen or models that are men or women.